Alright guys, vlog is done. Fucking ranted a little bit. I did not as long of a vlog as I did yesterday. I did it like 12 or 13 minutes. Yesterday, and it took a while to upload it. Really, stop doing that. That's how you can tell people are idiots around here. It's stupid. I am so ready for this weekend. I just had a little bit of a rough fucking night last night, and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. And I gotta do hood vents again on Wednesday, so it's like, eh. All the way over to the pavilion to find out that the bathrooms aren't unlocked yet. I'm itching to get my hands on another bike chain, but I kind of want to use up the supply of the shit that I got for right now anyway. All the chains I already got, all the lengths I already got. So I thought about the next time I bring my bike into the bike shop. street sweeper's coming, so that's why I stayed in the middle. Thought about seeing if I could put a normal inner tube. It goes to turns and I go up. You know, if I could put a normal inner tube with a Schrader valve in these wheels on my bike, it's like, yeah, you just gotta make the hole for the valve stem bigger. Why? I said, because I hate these freaking Presta valves. I want to get away from them. You know, I want to get away from them. They're like, why? I said, because they're, you know, I found out about all the disadvantages about it or about them, and that they're complete garbage and a pain in the ass to use. What I'll fucking laugh about this. So I get done with work at 11 o'clock last night, and I'm walking down the drive-thru because I gotta go, or I go towards Dan's to go home because I'm not gonna walk the long way. Dead rabbit. You know, I'm not gonna walk the long way. That's silly. And so I'm walking home, and I walk through the parking lot, you know, and I got my AirPods in, and they're on full blast because I don't really like listening to my music loud when I want to, you know, just fucking de-stress and tune out the world for a little while. And here's this Ford, I think it's a Taurus. Yeah, it was a Ford Taurus. And I remember seeing the car pull into the parking lot as I'm leaving. You know, and I move out of their way, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, you know, they looked like they're gonna go through the drive-thru at my work. You know, so I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing, you know, because they're gonna find out that we're closed. You know, so I just left it. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing. And I walked down, and all of a sudden, you know, like I said, I'm zoned out. You know, music's up loud, you know, turned up all the way, and I'm zoned out. And I'm zoned out enough that I'm not like completely out of this world. You know, I'm just zoned out enough to, you know, not hear anything going on around me. You know, I'm just paying attention, watching for shit to jump out, if anything. And all of a sudden, you know, and I don't even notice that there's a fucking car sitting at the intersection of Dan's and my road, waiting to turn on me. You know, they're waiting for me to cross. Like, I can't talk. I think they're waiting on me to cross, which, hey, thank you. But, you know, I'll just cross down there because I don't trust that corner at night. You know, because I know how people drive on fucking Dans. And so then I go around the corner and I'm walking in front of Patty's old house. I always will know it as Patty's house. And car turns and he pulls over into the opposite, you know, the oncoming traffic. You know, it's on, like, right, let's say we're on my street. He pulls in this lane and I notice he's right there trying to talk to me, so I turn my shit down. I was like, I'm sorry, what was that? He's like, he asked if I needed a ride home. And I was like, no, I don't. I literally live just like right here. He's like, really? Like, no, seriously, where do you live? I said, I'm serious, right here, across the road. He's like, okay. Well, figured I'd see if you need a ride. I said, I appreciate it, thank you, but I'm good. I don't need a ride. You know, maybe if I was on fucking crutches or something, but. You know, so I got offered a ride home last night from work. I'm like, as much as I would take your offer, I'm not going to. Thank you. So